Hi guys. So I'm going to do another first impressions of alt fragrances. This is what they call Effin' Fantastic number 15, which is, of course, a clone of Tom Ford Fucking Fabulous. So, right off the bat, I want to say that I have, like I've said before, I have a discount code, which I'll leave in the description. So if you decide to purchase anything from them, use that discount code and you will save some money. Not sponsored by them. I bought this myself, although full disclosure, they are going to send me some fragrances to review soon. But you know how I am. I tell it like it is. I'm pretty frank. So if I don't like them, I'm going to say I don't like them. But I have no problem, accepting free samples from companies. I really don't, but I'll, of course, always let you know if what it is, and if it sucks, and I'll let you know. If that's not okay with you, and you don't want to watch, I understand, but if you trust me and you know that I'm able to be impartial, that's cool. More fragrances to review, right? So I've never smelled this. I've certainly watched a lot of reviews on it and read the Fragrantica page. Seems to be quite decisive. It doesn't have a particularly good review on that page, but I mean, I'm still going to give it an honest go because people tend to bash a lot of niche fragrances when they come out these days. Sometimes for good reasons, sometimes people are just a little too, I don't know, nitpicky, but we'll see. The name is weird. I just have to say that first. The name is interesting. I don't know why. I don't know how I feel about the name. Not that it's profane, because I swear all the fucking time, but it just seemed a little. I don't know what the word is, like almost stuck up in a way. Like, hey, we're Tom Ford. We can call our fragrance fucking fabulous because we can get away with stuff like that. That's just an internal thought. I just thought I would get that out there. Anyways, let's spray this. I've sprayed this in the air just to get the atomizer going, and I got a whiff of it. It seemed like it was pretty sweet smelling. I like sweet smells. I like sweeter colognes. Tom Ford does a lot of like unisex scents. They're not really unisex. They're neither for male nor female. They're just kind of in this own nebulous zone, like oud wood, I guess. Tobacco vanille. They're interesting. So, and I'm sorry if you see some bright light. It's brighter than hell, which is fine. Anyways, let's spray it. Excellent sprayers on these, like I've said before. Just these little sample, these are 5 ml samples. Excellent sprayers on them. They pump out a lot of mist. Okay. Whoa, that's weird. I'm getting, immediately I'm getting this is just what I'm smelling. I'm getting powder, a lot of powder. I'm getting some florals, and I'm almost getting a menthol vibe. A lot of sweetness, and I don't know where that's coming from. I'm getting some vanilla. There's definitely some spice in there, like some type of warming spice. I don't know what though. This has like a slight medicinal vibe, like almost menthol, but I don't know if it would be menthol, but there's like a medicinal quality to it. And it's very powdery. I don't really like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't say that it's. I'll give it some time, and I will wear it. I don't want to say right now. All of these have been pretty good. They haven't. I mean, they haven't really smelled very cheap or like synthetic to me. Especially the oud wood clone. I reviewed that, not to go on too much of a tangent, but I'm me. The oud wood clone, which was called Agar Gold, that's one of my favorite fragrances, oud wood, and that smelled really good. That's a fantastic alternative. So my point is that so far everything's been great. This is not going to probably work for me, but it doesn't smell synthetic at all or chemical-like. It smells pretty good in terms of how it's blended, but whoa, I don't think I like this. Okay, so I'm smelling a lot of powder, and it's definitely giving like a baby powder kind of vibe. Now I like the powdery fragrances, but there's some sweetness in here that's really pushing through. and I don't know if I like it. I mean, I really like Rocha Man, which is like a chocolatey kind of powder. But the chocolate is sweet, but it's not overly sweet. This is more of like a sticky sweet. And it almost smells like cherries, maybe? Yeah. So I'm getting powder, maybe some florals, some type of spice, and then I'm really smelling cherry. Well, that's what I'm smelling. Or some type of like syrupy kind of syrupy kind of fruit. This isn't, I wouldn't say this is like overly sweet, like super sticky kind of sweet, but it's weird. It's not as like warm. And the powder is definitely a little bit like baby powder, which is okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. This is such a bizarre fragrance. Well, I wouldn't say this smells bad. I wouldn't say this is unwearable. I don't necessarily dislike this now that it's going through my brain and everything. But when would you wear this? This definitely seems more like a nighttime kind of scent. This definitely seems like a colder weather scent. I could see this being pretty much unwearable in the warmer weather. I feel like this would become really cloying really quick. Like if you were to wear this in summer, I can just see this becoming nauseating. But in the cold weather with some cold wind hitting it and everything, you go like maybe to an apple farm or I don't know, like, use some sort of like colder weather activity. This could smell pretty decent. That powder and then that's something sweet, some sort of spice is a weird combination. And it does, you know what? Some people said it smelled like plastic toys, maybe I heard. Plastic. There is a slight plastic vibe going on, but it's not very strong. It's just barely there. Yeah. And it's weird because it's like, it's unisex, right? I just can't see myself really wearing this. It's not super unpleasant. It's just not for me. But I don't know too many women that would reach for this. Like most of the women I know would reach for something more fruity or floral-like or spicy. This is, I don't know. But maybe that's a niche thing. We've kind of talked about this on my channel. Like this weird, the niche realm is, to me, is a bit of a mixed bag. And calling this unisex is, I guess it is kind of like tobacco vanille, where I don't know who would reach for it, but it's for a particular group of people. It's an esoteric fragrance, if you will. Yeah. Have you guys worn this? Please let me know if you've worn fucking Fabulous, or you own it, or you've smelled it in the store or whatever. If you liked it. I'm gonna say right now, just from these first impressions, I don't dislike this. I just don't know when I would wear it. And I don't even know what situation this would be appropriate for. And you know me, I'm normally pretty easygoing with fragrances. I can always try to find something here or there, but I don't know when you would wear this, at least as a man. It's too weird. It's too out there for like a date. I don't think this would be a very safe date fragrance. And work, I just don't know. I just don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's super, super powdery. It's very powdery. I'm getting like rose, and then I'm getting like cherry and spice. I know I've said that like 90 times already, but okay. That's all I need to know for now. That's enough to base my initial impressions. This is very bizarre. It smells well made. It smells not synthetic at all. Like the rest of them have been pretty good. I just don't know about this one. I'll wear it. I will wear it. But I would be a little worried about wearing this out. So I'm going to probably just wear this later. I'll do a couple sprays in my neck or something. And then I'll come back and, the videos I do where I talk about my fragrances and what I've been wearing, I'll let you know how it's been lasting. And I'll do that for all of them. I haven't really done a lot of those lately just because I've been reviewing this line, and I figured I would kind of talk about the previous one in the next video and all that. But I got a lot of fragrances I've been rotating, so I guess I'll do one of those videos and let you know how this lasts. But the others have been okay. They all have different lengths, I've noticed, so they don't all have like a uniform length that they go for, which is understandable. But they've all been around like the 5 to 6 hour range, which is okay. So we'll see how this one goes. That's fucking fabulous. I don't know if I would call it that. I don't know why it's called fucking fabulous. I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking this was going to smell like. But if I was in charge of naming, I don't think I would name this scent fucking fabulous. That's a bizarre name to match the way this smells. It's definitely more feminine than masculine, if anything. But I just don't know too many women, and personally in my life, that would reach for something like this. But to each their own, right? Well, this was Sorry, the dogs are going crazy. Time to wrap it up. This is effin' fantastic, number 15 by Alt Fragrances. It's not the worst smell I've ever smelled, and it's got some unique qualities, but it's very weird, and I don't think I'm going to be wearing this one too much. Anyways, like I said, I got that discount code if you want to try some of these out. They have like a sample pack. You can get some, which is what I did, so maybe try that. I don't know. Do what you want to do. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and everybody have a good day.